Okay, cool. We are looking at this PCB right here, and we will be going schematically into this PCB. You know what I'm saying? So this PCB right here is an Itel S16 PCB, and I'm doing this video because I've been getting a lot of comments and a lot of messages from guys from Facebook saying that they have this particular phone and they're changing the touch screen, they're changing the calibrator, even replacing with a new one, but yet it's still not working. So I wanted to show you the internal connection of the calibrator pins. Using this tool, I understand how the pins are being connected. You can see that I'm using Borneo schematic and hardware solution. I'm using this tool to sort out these problems very easily and to understand how they are being connected. And it has a lot of stuff right here. If you check on right here, you will see that every model is here, and the solutions, bit mapping, schematic, jumper solutions right here that you can go on with. And I have 3 free monthly license that I'm going to give out to my most active subscribers. I'm going to give it out to 3 of my most active subscribers. So I posted about this a few days ago, and I'm not seeing anyone improving. So try your luck and be my most active subscriber and get your 1 month free license and fully access to Borneo schematic. I think you should create a playlist to start adding this type of videos, because I'm going to make a lot on how you can jump at different problems on different phones. Okay, so for example, if you have this phone, this Itel S16, that is having a touch calibrator problem, that the calibrator is not touching, so you can solve that problem by following what I'm going to show you on this PCB. If I zoom in, you will see that the calibrator has 3 connections, and if you see this pin, this connector right here, you will see that it's the main connector that is connecting the main display screen and the calibrator. So if you zoom in right here, you'll see that it has 5 connections. We have the red one right here, which is the power supply connection that is supplying the calibrator, and we have these other ones which are the data lines. Okay, so for you to know how you can easily solve this problem, you will need to know where these lines are going to, so that if it's jumper that you want to jumper, you will easily jumper if you are having this problem. So if you look at the power one, which is this red one that I'm following right here, you will see that it's coming directly to the power IC, and it's coming to this pin on the power IC. And if you check on these other pins right here, if you follow these other pins right here, you will see that, which are the most important pins, you will see that they are coming directly from the CPU. And that's why this problem on this particular phone it's really complicated for technicians to understand, because they don't know where the calibrator lines are going to directly. So now you know that these lines are coming directly from the CPU, which means that most of the time it's commonly open circuit on the CPU that is causing the calibrator not to work, even if you replace with a new one. So you will see that these are the pins that they are connected to on the CPU. So you can solve this problem if you are able to reball your CPU. Maybe when reballing it, when you remove the CPU, you see that maybe one point is disconnected from the board, then you can do your small jumper right here. So I just want you to view the pins and save the video somewhere so that you can make good use of this one day.